We're back here with another exciting matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors.
Let's take a look at those highlights from Game 4. Early on, we've got Love with the Love. Bogut responding by going up top with the helicopter. Again, here's Bogut a little bit later, really showboating here in the early part of the game. We've got Curry with a nice feed, and Bogut again getting tall in Cleveland on the road. It would be Irving responding with a nice dunk of his own from the free throw line. Gets a little bit chippy on the end of the game here. He would make that three after getting knocked out of bounds, but in the end it would be Cleveland running out the clock and taking the 5-point victory to even up the series at 2 back there in Cleveland, Ohio. We had a nice pregame ceremony here in Oakland. Bob, what did you think about Game 4 and Bogut going up top as many times as he did?
Well, he's definitely shown some attitude there, and we'll see how the Cavaliers respond with a little attitude of their own. But now that we're back in Oakland, they got the crowd on their side, and let's see if they can go up 3-2.
Yes, it was a pretty exciting first 4 games of the series. I'm excited now that we're going back and forth here. We have one game in Oakland and then another game in Cleveland, and if needed, we will come back here to Oakland, California. Beautiful, sunny Oakland, California, home of the burning car underneath the bridge. My favorite place to hang out. I was down there with Carson Daly and Jimmy Stoops, our staff, and we had a great time last night. Mad Dog and Mad Dogs again. But here we are about to get underway here for Game 5.
All right, looks like the tip goes to Cleveland to start the game. Irving bringing it up the court. Starting off the game with man coverage there. Oh, and the quick steal.
Nice poke away.
That was a nice lay-in. That was a little mental error there by Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, strange to see Thompson slowed up a little bit there, but he still did get the bucket.
I think that was a finger roll that he had going on there. It was a little nice.
Yeah, it's a good way to start. Get the home crowd involved right away, right at the start, and try to get your opponents on their heels a little bit. Kyrie being patient, working his way in and back out. Not worried about that shot clock.
Not at all. Not at all. Oh, LeBron with the fadeaway, and I believe he called glass on that one.
Ah, yes. Street rules again, confirmed from New York. Whenever we're in Oakland, yes. Naturally we play with street rules.
Naturally we play with street rules. We're not going shirts versus skins, though.
No, I think that would be a little bit too hot for TV. Oakland taking plenty of time. Golden State, Thompson had a nice look there, and he does. Oh, he doesn't get pushed out of bounds. He does get fouled by Love.
Yeah, I don't know why he stopped underneath the basket there. Looked like he had a good lane to drive. Oh, and that was
beautiful feed to Draymond Green. Oh, sorry, that was Harrison Barnes. Or was Harrison Barnes?
Yes,
right, you were there, Bob. Can they respond with a three on the other end?
Love looked like he's going up for the Love. Oh, there it is
Nails
again.
The Love. Love drains the Love. Let's see if he can get some rhythm on that Love here tonight, as he had in Game 4 early on.
Oh, looks like Cavs with another defensive foul there. I believe that's 2 on the game already.
Yeah, this could be an issue later on in the game. We could be looking at a bonus situation here.
Curry's had a pretty quiet series all over. Oh, little loss of the ball there, but they got it back. Barnes driving inside. Every single Cavalier on him right now.
That's the old quintuple team there on Barnes. Yeah. And Barnes not passing out of the quintuple team. I haven't seen that one before. That might be high school rules.
That was an old ABA tactic there.
Yes, old Spider Johnson from the days of the first NBA All-Star game. Nice block.
Fool me once, says Harrison Barnes. Oh, and another block.
James going up for the dunk, and he gets denied.
Absolutely. Oh, hook shot off the brim.
Oh, sad to see the sky hook falling just a bit short there.
I think Thompson's been working on that, though. Oh, Bogut. There's that attitude again.
I know. A little bit more appropriate here at home than it was on the road. Crowd really loving that one.
Oh, and the steal by Klay Thompson. Or, I'm sorry, Stephon Curry.
And he does run it the length of the court and lay it in. Beautiful. Great first quarter of basketball here so far.
Absolutely. I think the Cavs got to get J.R. Smith more involved with the game. He might be their X factor.
Yes, we haven't seen the ball in his hands at all yet today. And Mozzie Bear himself, Mozgov, also quiet to start this game.
Yes. after having 2 big last games.
Yes, but his counterpart center on the other side, Bogut, is already making a statement early, trying to put his name on this game.
Absolutely.
He does get muscled out of bounds there.
We've seen that a lot in this finals here. The players just kind of running out of bounds a little bit.
Yes, out of bounds and then up against that half-court line. They get trapped, and there's no help for these teams. Goaltending. We haven't seen that one yet in this series.
No, we haven't. It looked like that was the right call, too.
I would say so as well. New York is always on the ball, making calls quickly and correctly. Final seconds of the first quarter. Taking the last shot of the Warriors.
From way, way downtown. Almost had it.
Yes, that one could have really made the difference here. Close game at the end of the first quarter. Golden State up 10-9 over Cleveland. So the pacing of this series continues here in Game 5. What did you like and what didn't you like in that first quarter?
That was a pretty even quarter of basketball there for everybody. Again, Golden State going with their tactic of not shooting a 3 in the first quarter. But still, we have a 9-10 Warriors lead. And they're bringing the ball up the court for the second quarter, so we'll see how this one shapes up.
Yes, Cavs perfect at the free throw line, but Cavs have a couple of fouls that Golden State are going to try to take advantage of. Ooh, bad pass there, straight out of bounds.
Bad. Yeah, those are the kind of mistakes that can come back and haunt you later on in a game. We'll see how it affects the Cavs.
Yes, Curry trying to set something up. Defense not going with the 5-on-1 this time.
No. Oh, and that was a back steal. Just hit him right in the back.
Yeah, the pass just went right to the back, into the back of the red jersey there.
Oh, that was a nice behind-the-back pass there by Irving. So James, who just goes out of bounds again.
Yes, did not work. Got muscled up against the back line there. Curry's been working hard early on.
Yes, he has. He's trying to get people more involved, but I still think he has to take more shots. He's a big part of this offense. And it doesn't seem like they're double-teaming him or putting extra pressure on him at all. Oh, Irving with a nice move there and pulls back.
Surprised to not see him take that shot there because he had a beautiful move, juked him right out of his sneakers.
I believe his shoes are still on the court.
Yes, we're going to have to get our court wipers there.
That's Thompson's second steal. Oh, and the putback, not going to happen.
Wow, and the Cavs get a fast break out of it. So we have 2 chances for an easy 2. The Cavs get it back. They don't take advantage of the fast break. They're setting up their regular offense here. Irving slowing things up, going for 3.
Yeah, the fast break definitely favors the Warriors. So for them to not get points out of that is kind of surprising.
Yes, and here we have a 2-on-1. That's Draymond Green was not able to sneak around. I think that's J.R. Smith playing good defense.
Absolutely. Oh. Well, if he doesn't show up offensively, hopefully he shows up defensively.
Yes, and here is the aforementioned Mr. Smith with his hands on the ball. Quickly he passes out of bounds. I was surprised to see the Warriors on that last fast break when they had 2-on-1 not take advantage of the extra man.
Me as well.
Green got a little bit greedy there.
Surprised to see Curry not drive the lane there a little bit or pop up for a short-range J. Again, he's got to get involved in the offense.
The short-range J has been kind of the good and the bad for both teams in this series. When they've been able to hit it, they've been able to get some good leads, but when they've been missing it and taking bad shots, it's really been a thorn in the sides of both teams. We'll have to see which team can have the better end of those short-range jumpers.
Well, I tell you, the Cavs have come out for the second quarter, and they're not playing good basketball. Haven't made a shot yet. Love maybe needs to get him on track with the love, and he does.
Love good for 3 again, backing it up from that corner.
There's no defense for the love.
Yes, maybe that will slow down this red-hot Warriors offense here in the second quarter. They do have to foul to slow down Curry here. Let's see how he does at the free throw line.
Another defensive foul. Again, I think that might come back to haunt the Cavs later on. Oh.
Right back into his hands.
Yep. He's got to talk to the ball. He's got to say, go in the hoop.
Yes, that's beautiful. Poetry here on Sticky Bleachers.
Irving, again, with nice moves there against Klay Thompson.
Yes, and forcing the issue all by himself. Most of his teammates were covered up, so the Warriors playing good defense, maybe holding on for the last shot of the first half here. But they're certainly not playing passive on this possession, getting it right into the lane.
Thompson there with the sloppy ball handling there. Oh, and they don't get the shot off.
Poor possession. Absolutely poor possession there by the Warriors. If you want to take the last shot, keep it out beyond the arc, pass it around, set up a play that's going to work, or get yourself a nice shot. Looked like that was improvised and not executed well.
I agree. It was a sloppy shot. And it was a nice job by the Cavs to kind of come back there late in the second quarter to cut the deficit a little bit. But it was a nice second quarter there by the Warriors.
Things really could have gotten ugly if the Warriors had kept their foot on the gas as much as they had there in the second quarter.
3 blocks, 3 steals for the Warriors, 1 block, 1 steal for the Cavs. Those points off transition are huge for Golden State.
Here's today's trivia question. Who was the first player from the Soviet Union to join the NBA? The Soviet Union. Can we remember the days of the Soviet Union joining the NBA? First player. We'll have to think about that one as we start our third quarter here. It is Warriors with the ball. Curry bringing it up, trying to set something up. Got in front of the Cleveland defense there. Didn't capitalize right away, but ends up laying in a nice one to make it 21-14.
If he gets heated up, it's a bad problem for the Cavaliers there. There's Love going back for the Love. Oh, other side of the court. He's got to get that down.
Yeah, he's got to get the look there from this side. I think he's just trying to get his stroke from that corner.
Oh, it's a nice block there. And a defensive foul for the Warriors.
Let's see what halftime adjustments both teams made. We have a poke away here on the inbound pass.
Ooh. Quick turnarounds. We've seen a couple of those already.
Yes, ball handling not very good.
You would think this pace has to favor the Cavaliers, or has to favor the Warriors, with everyone scoring points in transition. But sloppy play on both ends to start the second half.
I would agree. Warriors definitely have the speed advantage over this Cavs team, who's a little bit more sound fundamentally.
That's why they face problems with with a big deficit there. But Irving with the 3 cuts it to 4.
Yes, beautiful. And that's Curry just running it the length of the court, and nobody bothered to defend him. Just let him right into the lane for an easy 2.
Maybe he has cooties.
Yes. That would be Curry, or not Curry, I'm sorry, that's Irving trying to just trade the 3 for the 2 on a rushed shot. I don't think it's quite panic time yet.
Another foul, though, for the Cavs. And, looks like Bogut getting the ball in to Curry.
Yes, the old cement shoe technique. We haven't seen that yet since Game 4.
Bogut back in the starting lineup again tonight, and Harrison Barnes misses the dunk.
Yes, that's embarrassing to have happen in the finals, especially when you slow down time to go for the big dunk. But we have a nice block on the other end. Saves it from going out of bounds, does Thompson. Curry had a wide open look.
Some people respond to the big lights, some don't. We'll see who shows up here for both teams.
Yes, we had a fast, exciting, and sloppy couple of minutes of basketball there. Let's see if some team can settle in here. Cavs getting a nice 2 there. They pushed the deficit to just 4 here.
I think Love has had the hottest hand here for the Cavs. So he starts bringing it up the court here. See if he incorporates everybody or he just goes for it.
Went for it, missed the rebound, does get his own long rebound. Not often you see that happen. Go for the 3 and get your own long rebound.
Not in the NBA.
Lots of long players here getting bunched up. I think defenses need to be covering a little bit more of the court. You need to box out. You need to get those long rebounds.
Well, these guys have to be tired, too. They've played every game so far. No substitutions, oddly enough, for both teams in any game.
Yes, very strange to see. We've only seen substitutions on foul-outs. Here's Love with the love, and he does find his stroke on this end of the court.
We knew it was only a matter of time. Oh, was that a deflection there, or did Curry just forget to shoot the ball?
Looked like it was a block to me. Looked like it did get knocked down. Nice crowd reaction. Here's a poke away. Warriors get it back. 1-on-2 the wrong way. Curry has a wide open teammate in Thompson down there for 3. Does not pass to him.
I believe Thompson said something to Curry at halftime, and they might be mad at each other.
Well, I hope that they can get their beef hammered out, because just like that, after the third quarter, the Cavs have put the deficit to just 1. After a red-hot second quarter by the Warriors, Cavaliers come out guns blazing here in the third quarter. I'm sorry.
Interesting stat there. Still, no three-pointers by the Warriors.
Yes, let's take a look at that trivia answer. Who was the first player from the Soviet Union to join the NBA? It was Sarunas Marikoulionis. Joined the NBA to play with the Golden State Warriors in 1989, 6th in the NBA in scoring among rookies. I hope I got his name pronunciation right. I believe he went back to the Soviet Union after his playing days.
I was going to go with Dolph Lundgren, but... Oh, that was a 3.
Dolph Lundgren, of course, the beautiful point guard for the now defunct Washington Bullets.
Short-lived. 1-year contract.
Yeah, quick career.
Oh, and here we go. We got Thompson. Look at that cement foot tactic. He did that pretty well there, actually.
Yeah, he does. It did work out well for them there. Curry had a nice spin move there before. He just dribbled the ball around in a tight circle there, trying to confuse the defenders.
That was a nice rebound, too, on the deflection and the putback. So we got a tie ball game here.
Yes, LeBron Love with a fadeaway. Uncharacteristic of Love. Mozgov standing completely still down there, watching the rebound bounce away. He must be catching a breather.
Tell you, I think he might be tired as well after 2 big games.
Oh, Love trying for a contested Love.
Wow.
But he gets the second chance 3.
He will not be denied.
Love is emphatically putting his name on this game as the three-point shooter.
Well, the Cavs are beating the Warriors at their own game right now. And that's not a good sign for the Warriors, although that's some swarming defense.
Yes, and there's that play we have seen all throughout this whole series. That's a weakness in the Cavs offense. If they can get Irving by himself up by the half-court line, it looks like they can bully him out without him getting any support from his teammates.
And bullying is the right word. It looks like they're going to start playing really physical here. And Mozgov with the ball underneath the hoop just starts running away from him and then out of bounds.
Dribbles it right out of bounds. And we've seen that earlier in this series. Sounds like we have deja vu all over again.
Oh, another turnover there. 7 steals by both teams. Irving. Was that a little windmill there? Maybe throwing it back in Bogut's face?
A little arm motion there on the lay-in. He didn't go for the hard jam here. He's a little bit more respectful of the opponent's house than, say, Bogut would be.
Well, the knee's looking good for Irving, so I'm glad to see they could repair that quickly.
Yes, no need to do any theatrics. Just get your 2 points and then promptly dribble it out of bounds on your next possession. Mozgov and Bogut matched up there.
That's 3-on-1 there, and Curry gets around it. Pulls up for the 3, and that's an air ball. Not many air balls you see from Chef Curry.
No, and also not many bad shots like that. Running up, just taking a mildly contested 3, hurrying before your offense can get into place to help you. A little bit Ali Farokhmanesh of him, except he didn't nail it. But Love again with the 3s.
17 points for Love.
Now there's a 3 I don't disagree with from Curry, because he was wide open, had the shot, and took it. It wasn't the contested hurried 3 like a team desperately playing from behind here in this tight game.
Although that is a part of Curry's game, is that quick off the pick and roll 3 there. They're just not going in tonight.
Yes, let's see if the refs in New York have determined that that was a 3 shot. Misses the first one. Does Irving. It is going to be 3. He'll have a chance to make it 2 out of 3.
Curry's bringing it up the court here. Warriors down by 4. Passes it in to Thompson. Thompson promptly gives it up. J.R. Smith.
Trying some fancy pass work there was Thompson.
Whoa! J.R. Smith just knocked to the floor.
I think that was Thompson getting revenge for the poke away, and it looks like he got it, not getting the flagrant called.
Wow. Warriors are starting to get physical down there. That's 2 fouls in the last few seconds.
Yes, that's quickly. Here's Irving with another quick pull-up. And the Cavs are extending a lead now. Would you have believed that in the fourth quarter, Cavs would be extending a lead after that second quarter by the Warriors? Things have completely fallen off, although that 3 puts them a little bit closer in the final 30 seconds of this game.
It does. The Warriors have to foul, which they do. Send Irving to the line. Try to get the ball back as quickly as they can.
That's but another hard foul and another 3 shot.
This is a good second half here by the Cavaliers to come back and take a pretty commanding lead right now with 24 seconds left. Oh, and Irving just clutch if he can make it 3. I don't know if the Warriors can come back here from this.
Yeah, that would just about put the game out of reach for the Warriors, and he does make all 3 of those free throws. 22 seconds left to go here. Curry trying to set anything up.
Oh, with the huge 3 there. They got to foul quickly.
They do, with just 4 points differential here. 17.5 seconds to go. Cavs get it in. Irving's bringing it up, trying to take as much time off as they can.
Love going back for the Love, but he's fouled before he can get the shot off. It's very smart of Love to go back behind the three-point line, and kind of stupid of the Warriors to foul him back there.
Yes, but with his hand being as red hot as it has been from back there, they might as well try to have him get 2 out of the 3 instead of all 3, which he's been hot.
That's a correct point there. And Love is 2 for 2 so far. He's dribbling the ball, taking his sweet time. I think he thinks the clock is going, but it's not.
He does make all 3, so Love, even when he's denied his Love shot, does make all 3. There's not much the Warriors can do here as the game closes up.
And you gotta like how the Cavaliers came back from a 9-point deficit after the first quarter. Mozgov on the line. If that's not the nail in the coffin, I don't know what is.
Yes, Cavs really just rubbing it in now. That foul did put them into the bonus, so he was shooting 1-1, and Mozgov, for the first time this game, gets the ball in his hands, drains 2 for 2 on the free throws. The long 3 is not going to do it. The Cavaliers are going to come into Oakland and take the game 48-39. How about that halftime adjustment by the Cleveland Cavaliers, Bob?
Well, great halftime adjustment by the Cavs there. They came out, they were playing Warrior-style basketball, and they beat the Warriors at their own game.
Look at that free throw number, 12 for 13 on the game versus 1 for 2, playing clean basketball, at least on the shots, and we were worried that the Cavs might get into foul trouble, fouling on the floor, though, and just draining all of those free throws at the end. Irving is our player of the game with 20 points.
I think you can make the argument for Love having player of the game stats as well, but that was a good all-around effort by the Cavs there.
Yes, both Irving and Love making beautiful 3 for 3 on their free throws there to just really put the game out of reach. There was nothing the Warriors could do as long as the Cavs were 100% on their free throws in the final seconds of this game.
Oh, yeah. Totally cemented the game for the Cavs there.
Well, that's going to be all for me here on Game 5 from Oakland. This is Corey signing off.
I'm Bobby, and we'll see you in Cleveland.